Hello friends, welcome to all, I hope you are well. Today, I will show you short-term buy and sell tactics with the indicators and techniques I explained in the technical analysis training series. How can we generate short-term buy and sell signals using the indicators I explained in the training series? I will show you these today. Before moving on to the video, there is a Telegram address in the descriptions of the video. If you have any questions in the trainings I have explained, you can reach me there and ask what you want, friends. I'll try to help you. Now let's move on to our video. We will get support from the Bollinger Band in our buy and sell tactic today. So our main indicator will be the Bollinger Band today, and we will apply a buy and sell tactic on the Bollinger Band. I bring up the Bollinger Band from the indicators section. As you can see, I gave you the training of the Bollinger Band. Let me tell you briefly how it creates a buy and sell signal. If the candles close below the lower line of the Bollinger Band, as you can see, we predict a decrease in price here. As you can see, the decline is coming. Likewise, friends, if the candle touches and closes inside the Bollinger Band, it doesn't matter if the needle of the wick is out. After that, we predict that it will give a buy signal, and after that, there would be an uptrend. And the Bollinger Band worked very well on this chart. It touches there again and creates a sell signal, and the decline begins. Likewise, there is a closing outside the channel of the Bollinger Band, and again the decline is coming. How far? Here the candle closes inside the lower channel of the Bollinger Band. It closes in the canal, albeit very slightly. As you can see, there is a small rise after that. Candles touch the bottom line. A small rise is coming again, it touches again. It touches again with a small rise. Likewise, when the candle closed above the Bollinger Band, we could foresee that the uptrend would come. Of course, as I said friends, we never use any indicator alone. Because most of the time, we can fall into fake signals and make losses. Let's go back a bit. There will be two more indicators that we will use while using the Bollinger Band today. So we will confirm the Bollinger Band with two indicators today. Which are these? One is the money input and output indicator, namely MFI. I'm opening the money flow index, MFI, guys. I am not making any changes to this setting. The other indicator is stochastic. I turn on the stochastic indicator. As you can see, I changed the inputs for this. I taught both of them. If there is a place where you get stuck, you can improve yourself by watching the training video of which indicator you are stuck with from the training videos. I click on the stochastic input setting, I change the value from 14 to 10. I change the input setting from 3 to 21. As you can see, it's like this. What am I paying attention to here? Now the price has touched the lower channel of the Bollinger Band here. I would have traded here, I could have gone wrong. Likewise, here the candle closed outside the channel and there was a decrease. Yes, that's right, it gave the right signal. There was a rise again, but I would have fallen into this fake signal. I could still stay in the process. In this way, you can apply it on 15-minute, 5-minute, 30-minute, 4-hour and daily charts, as I said, in order not to fall for fake signals. What am I confirming here? What was the indicator we called MFI indicator? If the MFI indicator is rising, there is a buying there and the buying is increasing on that chart. What was stochastic? The K value was giving a buy signal when the D value crossed upwards. The K value was blue, the orange was the D value. It was producing a buy signal at the up cross. Now let's make an assumption. You traded here because it touched the Bollinger Band, and then a drop followed. So, let's assume that you are trading from the average here. You've been stuck or stalled on a downtrend, a 7% downtrend so far. We will get support from other indicators we have opened in order not to fall into the fake signal here. The Bollinger Band produces a buy signal here. That is, it produces a buy signal because it touches the lower channel band. But what we need to watch out for is our MFI indicator, that is, our money flow indicator, continues to decline. This shows us that there is a sale in the current crypto money and there is an outflow of money. Look as you see. We confirmed it here. Let's get confirmation by the stochastic. It gave a buy signal here and the stochastic is still giving a sell signal. As you can see, the K value does not intersect with the D value. When does it produce a buy signal for us, friends? Look at the candle over there. The candle here also shows us that there is money flow in the MFI indicator, that it is now slowly rising and that it has started to give a buy signal. It shows that the buyers are multiplying. As you can see, there is still a collection here. The price fluctuates between the lower band and middle band of the Bollinger Band. Stochastic is producing a buy signal here, as you can see, right here, guys. Because now the stochastic moves up and intersects the D value here. It produces a buy signal. Meanwhile, our MFI indicator is also up. It says there is a flow of money and buyers are multiplying. And we confirm the price here and enter the transaction. Assuming we enter from here, friends, we get 16% profit from here. We would get a 17% profit, friends. As you can see, it also produces a sell signal for us here. When we look at it, it produces a sell signal at the top and our MFI indicator connects it to the horizontal at the top, as you can see, and now a stagnation begins here. When you see a stagnation here, that is, when buyers and sellers do not multiply and the market moves completely horizontally, look at the stochastic indicator. As you can see, our stochastic indicator has started to produce a downward signal this time. And price is above the Bollinger Band, so it's probably already telling us the drop is coming. And as you can see from here, there is a fall again. Let's look at the future dates, guys. Likewise, it has produced a buy signal for us here. We are checking it immediately with our other indicators. It has touched the lower channel of the Bollinger Band here, but our MFI indicator tells us that there is a money outflow. In other words, both MFI produced a buy signal for us where there was a weak and full breakdown. Both stochastic produced a buy signal and Bollinger Band produced a buy signal for us. So one candle, two candles from here, we take profit from here and exit the trade. In this way, even if the candle does not touch the Bollinger Band, you can support it with other indicators. Look here, after a small horizontal movement, there was a money outflow. Likewise, our stochastic indicator showed a downward trend. Again, you can exit the transaction by confirming this here. This is how I use it. In the same way, as you can see here, for example, there is a breakdown. And here again the wick has hung outside the lower channel of the Bollinger Band, but it has closed a candle again inside the lower channel of the Bollinger Band. Here we see the Bollinger Band as a buy signal, but as always, we need to confirm it. When we look at it, this part again shows that the money flow is horizontal and downward, but stochastic does not confirm this to us. It says the sell continues. The sell signal continues at stochastic and produces fake signals there. The Bollinger Band also falls into the fake signal trap. In other words, how would we get rid of a loss here? We would wait for the confirmation candle. But I am not waiting for confirmation candle, I am scalping. I enter and exit transactions quickly. I would have made a loss here and would have stopped. I would have had a small stop loss as soon as I saw the red candle here. As soon as the red candle has peaked here and sags below the middle band, I will exit the trade. What did I tell you when describing the Bollinger Band? The middle band of the Bollinger Band is the simple moving average. If the price does not close above the middle band of the Bollinger Band, I probably exit here anyway. Keep in mind the points I explained in the Bollinger Band training. A small amount might do me harm, maybe I wouldn't. I would close this process. Then, of course, it continues to produce a sell signal. Here you see the sale and it is still within the Bollinger Band, but it is constantly touching the lower channel. It constantly generates a buy signal for us. If we had traded from here, we would have been in such a loss. Again, we were going to wait for the hill over there. When does it generate a buy signal for us, friends? MFI shows us that there are still sellers, that there is money outflow, and confirms it. Our stochastic indicator also shows that there are sellers and the downtrend continues. It doesn't give a buy signal. Where are they giving a buy signal, friends? MFI produces a buy signal here. It shows that there is a money inflow in the crypto money we are in. But our stochastic still does not produce a buy signal for us. What we do is confirm the indicators here. When our D line approaches the orange line and crosses upwards, we can now follow the buy signal. So now think about it as a buy signal and try to evaluate it. Be sure to act with a stop loss order. When the D line and the K line cross upwards, our MFI indicator already tells us that there are buyers. It confirms this. When we look at it, we confirm that the Bollinger Band gives a buy signal from the lower side as the candles are already in the lower channel. What are we doing, guys? When it intersects here, this candle also intersects, we re-enter from here. If we enter the transaction at this region and exit the transaction there, assuming that it touches there, do not expect a move that will definitely contact there. Suppose we get the middle. Here and there, friends, it brings a profit rate of 9 to 9.5%. If you are already using it in the market, i.e., if you are trading in futures. You can also evaluate the declines by opening short transactions on the upper channel of the Bollinger Band here. Let's take care to open trades by following the indicators and confirming them with each other. Let's come a little closer, friends. The Bollinger Band here shows us that the market is horizontal, as you can see. But it always shows that there are buyers, money is entering the market and new buyers are entering the market. If the Bollinger Band is moving horizontally like this, don't go into the trades too much. Because the Bollinger Band does not show us the direction of the trend. It helps us predict a breakout down or up. So if you see a horizontal and narrowed Bollinger Band like this, don't go into too much trade. You can trade in areas where there is a gap in the Bollinger Band, as long as you follow the indicators. When we look at it, friends, it touches here, producing a buy signal here. Again, they are producing a buy signal here, friends. Here comes the green candle, followed by a single sell, and a reaction from the middle band of the Bollinger Band. Because there is a horizontal market here. Here comes a red candle. Then stochastic generates a buy signal again. Why was stochastic giving a buy signal? Stochastic gives a constant buy and sell signal quickly. It reacts very quickly as it measures the speed of our price. Let's pay attention to these so that we do not forget this information. As you can see, the stochastic gives a buy signal here. We see that there is an inflow of money and there is a rise from here. Here the stochastic does not produce a sell signal. The stochastic produces a sell signal in this region, and our money flow index is also flat in this region. Here are our indicators that show us that the process will be exited from now on. Friends, what I am telling you is not any investment advice. I just showed you how we can create a buy and sell strategy for ourselves by using the indicators in the indicator training videos I explained. The video is purely for educational purposes. I hope it helps you. You can change the indicators you see here. You can adjust the input values according to you. You can use another volume indicator, not the MFI indicator. You can change the settings of the Bollinger Band. I explained these in each indicator's training video. If you do these things correctly and in a disciplined way, your probability of earning is very high. You will lose in profit, but remember, never open a trade without confirmation from the indicators. If the indicator gives a sell signal, confirm your signal with a different indicator. And make sure to use stop loss. Do not open a trade without stop loss, you will make big losses. If it gives a buy signal, check and buy. Don't get lose, that's what I mean. You can use the short-term buy and sell strategy that I told you today in any period. You can adapt it according to you in every period. That's all I have to tell you, guys. I hope you like it. I hope I help you. I hope you will develop more different strategies by adding more to it and you will be very successful. As I said, there is a Telegram address in the description of the video. If you get stuck or want to ask a question, you can contact me and ask. Friends, I try to help as much as I can. As usual. Our training videos will continue. In the same way, I will continue to explain how we produce a buy and sell signal and how we create a strategy with what we have learned. Take care of yourself, goodbye, I wish you good luck, see you soon.